No good. I'll play something I know. Oh dear. Well, there you go, folks. Some of the worst accordion I've hit you with for a little while. You're here. First request of the night. No, I'm not going to play Freebird. Not because I can't play it, it's just because it's a rubbish song. I take it you can hear me, yeah? Everyone can hear me? You can hear me okay? Quiz time! With Dr. Paul. Camera's a bit too close, isn't it? Try and shove that back a little bit. Hello, everybody. Hello, Tate Biscuits. Hello, Noodle Doodles. Hello, Val. Hello, Tate. Hello, Marion. KEV. Gang signs. KEV. Calcan, Edinburgh, Vancouver. It's Lorna, Marion, and Charlene. Hello to all of you tonight. Hello, Mr. Barney. I saw you were there first. First comment tonight. Oh, cats. Mr. Phil is back. All right. Recovered from birthday. Nice one. Hello, Louisa. Hello, Cat. Hello, everybody. Hello, Gary. Patrick Valance Biscuits. Don't know that. Don't get that. Don't understand it. Missed the accordion. You didn't miss much tonight, Michael. It was a shocker. I was trying to play the Muppet Show, couldn't get it. I was playing it earlier on. A bit of practice today. Practice was great today. The actual execution was bloody awful. Hello, Chris. Hello, it's Craig. Hello from the Wolds. Where's the Wolds? Where's that? Where is the Wolds? Is that Gloucestershire? Is that right? I don't know. Started on the wine too early. No, you didn't. That's not true. The bastards are back. Hello there. Hello, Felix. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Maria. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Roddy. Hello, Leslie over there in Fife. Fantastic. I hope you're all in good form. I'm in a good mood today. I'm all right. Much better mood than the other day when everything was going wrong. So, the quiz should be straightforward and incident-free tonight. I'm just having a look around because I can't find it. I was practicing my stylophone earlier on as well. I might be able to do some name that tune on the stylophone soon, but we'll have to leave that for tonight. Can't find the thing. Anyway, welcome to the quiz. It's 7 o'clock. We're just hitting 7 o'clock now, so let's get the screen on and let's get started. Let's talk about what's going to happen. It's the quiz. Oh yeah. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 o'clock, and Friday at 9 o'clock. So if this quiz is too early for you at 7 o'clock, you can come along at 9 o'clock, and it's the same quiz. Okay, it's just that some people can't make it for 9 o'clock, so you can come along at 9, and it's just more convenient, especially if you've made the grave error of having children. Hello, Trouble Over Bridgewater. Hello, East Wolds is East Yorkshire, right? Okay. East Yorkshire. See, I'm not an expert in English geography, but I guess the Wolds is like Thirsk. Is that right? Is that East Yorkshire? Filey, Scarborough, places like that. Must get some of those places on the old Where Am I? Where Am I is back tonight. We'll be playing that a little bit later on. Hiya, Jerry. Nice to see you again, Jerry. Nice to see your name. Abbey Hill. Billies are back. All right. Mum's here as well. Look, it's Mum, everybody. Yay. Mum got her Chianti. So thanks to Katie Hasty. If Katie's here, I'm not sure if you are or not. Hello, Ewan. Hello, Bill. Hello, El Destructo. Hello, Judith. Team Fermanagh. Nice one. Are you in Fermanagh? Or are you from Fermanagh? All right. Okay, so the quizzes all those days. Fantastic. Give us a share, please, if you hit that share button. Gets out to more people. More fun. More people, more fun. All right. The live quiz starts really soon. I'll quickly tell you how to play it, and then we'll start. We're going to start in a couple of minutes' time. I'll try to hit the first question at 5 past. I never quite get there, but that's the target. Right. Answer the questions. That's a quiz. Okay, so you answer the questions. I ask the questions. I'm the quiz master. You answer the questions. You don't shout out the answers in the chat. You don't type them in the chat. You just write them down for yourself, and after each round you do your own marking. Okay? The exception to that is if I'm asking you to answer a question quickest. If I do that, then whoever gets the question answer into the chat first will go on the wheel of names, and that's where you win prizes. Okay, I'll tell you more about that later if you don't understand. Yeah, so no answers in the chat. That's what I'm saying. Last time we played was Wednesday. Here's the scores from Wednesday with the teams classified in order of Harold's. Right at the top there, trust me, I'm a stomach. Fabian's, Noodle Doodles, Porn Dwarfs, Pavlov's Dogs. They're all filed under Harold Bishop. That's the top tier heralding. Jocks Nomad, Jonah Doyle, Sausage Rolls. In the middle, we had Harold Meeker from Rent a Ghost. All those teams, including Marion's team there. House, Se Augusto, Triangulation, Cobra and Glory, Le Tromblon, Breeder Deed, Social Outcasts, UK Alliance, Tromblon, Lumpy Gravy, and right down the worst of the Harolds, the Shipmans. Look at that. Nobody wants to be down there. At the end of tonight's quiz, I'll give you a chance to upload your score. I'll make another league table for tonight. Hire me to do a Zoom quiz. Did one last week. I've got one on Sunday, actually. Good value. Very nice price. All right, I'll go that way. You can see me. Somebody let me know the sound's all right, because I'm not quite sure. New system and all that sort of thing. I think it's okay. Deadpool. There's only a couple of days left to get. This is the last quiz, actually, before Deadpool finishes for March. You have to predict the most famous person who's going to die in the month of March. All right? And if you're correct, you win £1 million. I'm just looking down here because I'm trying to get the link for you. So if you haven't done Deadpool yet this month, now's the time to do it. There's the link. You can. I think you can find the link in the description as well. And ask me if you can't find it, if you try to find it, if you try to do it later. Tonight's big sponsor is Fierce Beer. They are based in Aberdeen. They make nice beer. And they've got a discount code, DP Quiz. Use that code on their website. It gives you 15% off anything that you buy there. The link is in the description for their website. And that's the prize tonight. It's some tins of Fierce Hazy IPA. And it's got a picture of a sloth in it, because presumably that's the effect it has. But delicious. And we have some extra prizes tonight. Bill has supplied this Minions jigsaw puzzle, 1,000 pieces. Fantastic. Thanks, Bill. Beeg has supplied this, which is a kind of vintage personal organizer. It fits in the hand, as you can see. You flip it open and look, buttons. 3 kilobytes, it says. That's weird. I don't know what's going on there, but it's. I think you would use the word vintage. Louisa was a beer winner. Got her cross borders delivery today. Nice one. Beer winner on Monday. You also won the beer last Friday. I don't know if you've got that yet. 2 beer wins in a row. Amazing. And Mr. Scanlon, David has supplied these prizes tonight as one prize. So a Billy Connolly DVD live in London 2010 and a book called The Road by Cormac McCarthy. Absolutely fantastic. By the way, this has never been used. Still got the battery thing on it. This is still in the wrapper. These are fresh prizes. The reason that Bill and Beeg and David are offering prizes, and they are offering to post them out as well, is to get their name on the wheel. It's not the only reason. It's because they're nice people as well, but it has the effect of putting their name on the wheel. So now I think Beeg and David are here just now, so I'm going to put them on the wheel. I might not give all these prizes away on the 7 o'clock quiz. But I'll put you on the wheel to start with. Right, okay, blah, blah, blah. It's 7 minutes past. I better get started. You all ready? Oh, there's a double bit of good news. I was a customer at James the Baker today on my way home from getting my COVID jab. Absolutely fantastic. You're safe from COVID and you've got nice bread. How can you lose? What a day. What a day out. Okay. Nice work, Marion. Right, here we go. That's the discount code again. I don't know why it's there again. Right, here we go. Time for the quiz. Round 1 in the Dot Ball quiz is the same letter round. Should be fairly easy-ish. All the answers in the first round begin with the same letter of the alphabet. All right, so once you get the letter, then it's nice and easy to guess the other ones. So you ready? Here we go. You might not get it at the first answer, but when you work out the letter, you know. So question number 1 is a geography question. Which river joins Vienna to Budapest and Belgrade? 3 different capital cities, but they've all got the same river running through them. Which river is it? That is question number 1. Marion, also soft fox. Got a jab, got high quality bread and soft fox. How about that? Triple terrific. I don't know if James the Baker is doing the jab. I don't know. I'd be happy to take a jab from James the Baker. I trust him implicitly. Number 2, who is the King of Scotland at the start of the Shakespeare play Macbeth? So Macbeth, number 1 Shakespeare play. But which character at the start of the play is the King of Scotland in Macbeth? Number 3, what's the name of the US city it filed for bankruptcy in 2013 with a debt of $20 billion, making it the largest US city to go bust? Town also famous, city also famous for music and cars. But also famous for a massive bankruptcy. Which American city is that? Number 4, in the same letter round. Remember, all 5 answers in this round begin with the same letter. Complete, this is the easy one. This should give you the letter, right? Complete the name of this 1992 film by Quentin Tarantino, Reservoir something. What is the something? Reservoir something. Come on, you all know that. And number 5, more difficult, but you've definitely got a letter now, so this should be slightly easier. Which 4-letter word, and you know one of the letters, so you just got to get 3 letters, is the name of an art and literature movement which began in 1916 in Zurich and was a precursor of surrealism. Took its name from a French word meaning hobby horse. All right, so it was an art movement. It was a little bit kind of surreal. They had things like urinals as a sculpture, you know. Standard fare these days, but back then it was a big deal. Proper modern art. So what was that art movement called? Art and literature, but remembered really as an art movement. Okay, that's tell me when you're ready, and I can see people doing that already. Thank you very much, Noodle Doodles, Jonathan, Titty Biscuits, Michael, and thanks, Mum, for everything. But in case you missed anything, I'll just tell you these questions one more time, and then I'll give you the answers, all right? So this is the first round. Same letter round. All the answers start with the same letter. What's the river that goes through Vienna, Budapest, and Belgrade? Number 2, who's the King of Scotland at the start of Macbeth? Number 3, which city went bankrupt in the USA? $20 billion, 2013, also famous for music and cars. Quentin Tarantino made the film Reservoir something. What's the something? And an art movement from early 20th century. Zurich came out of, but all over Western Europe. Kind of surrealism, you know? There is a bar in Queenstown that has sculptures and urinals so that you can piss on some famous people. Well, there you go. That's quite good. Quite good pub sort of PR. Okay. Right, lots of you are ready. I'm going to get straight onto this. I take it that's Queenstown, New Zealand. Is that right? Way down South Island. So same letter round answers. Here we go. First of all, did you get a letter? I'm sure you did tonight. I don't think it was difficult to get a letter. There was some tricky questions in there, but letter D. All right. Question 4 especially, giving it away. So the big river that goes through Vienna, Budapest and Belgrade. 2 points you get for a right answer. You do your own marking here. You get 2 points for saying the Danube or Danovi. But Danube is what we usually call it. And there's a map of it. Goes from west to east through all those countries. So Danube is correct. Number 2, the King of Scotland at the start of Macbeth is Duncan. Big spunking Duncan. That's his official name. That's his royal name. 2 points for spunking Duncan. Number 3, which city went bust famous for car manufacture, especially, and music? Lots of places famous for music, but soul music in particular is Detroit. That's question number 3. Answer number 3. Number 4, Reservoir Dogs. Easy. And art literature movement from Zurich and other parts of Western Europe, 1916. French word meaning hobby horse is Dada. Well done if you got Dada. That's the tricky one in that round, definitely. Okay, so, and that was the idea. I think that's Marcel Duchamp as well. The guy who did the urinals, and he put a little moustache and beard on the Mona Lisa. And the initials there, LHOOQ, which stands for a French phrase meaning she has a hot ass. So it was kind of quite playful or childish, you could say. Right, 10 out of 10 if you got all the answers right. 2 points for each answer. Here are the bonus points. This is where you add them on. So you add 2 points if somebody in your team is a subscriber to Dr. Paul Quiz on YouTube. If not, hit subscribe right now. That's an automatic 2 points, just like that. Add 1 point if somebody on your quiz team tonight has shared the quiz, okay? If you actually hit that share button, share it out with your friends, then you get a point, all right? And you add 1 point if it's your birthday. Let me know if it's your birthday. It's always somebody's birthday, isn't it? Not always, but you know. El Destructo got 11. Almost got the arty question, but got mixed up. What did you put? Aye, that's the thing as well, ladies and gentlemen. If you get some wrong stuff, let us know what you put, because it's always interesting to know what people put instead of the right answer. 13 for Quiz Team and the Queens. Boom shakalaka. 13 for Rebecca. 11 for the shop workers. 13 for Jerry. Nice. 11 for One Man Went to Moo. I know it's your birthday on Monday, Jonathan. It's because you're a leaper, a 29ther. That's stuck in my head. Degatism. Yeah, I can see where you got that from, but nah. There's Bill. Thanks for the Minions puzzle, Bill. That's under his FBI name, Therese Ingalls. So there's the answers all together. Because you're here, Bill, I'm going to put your name on the wheel for supplying a prize. I might not give it away at 7 o'clock. I might give it away at the 9 o'clock. I'm not quite sure which ones I'm going to do, but we'll get there. Are you on the 29th as well? Fantastic, Rebecca. A pair of leapers. 1 in 1,681 chance or something like that of being a leap year baby. Someone born on the actual 29th of Feb. No birthday this year. Right, here's a bonus question to get on the wheel. First person to answer this. Which Gilbert and Sullivan opera revolves around someone being born on the 29th of February? So 29th of February is, you know, only every 4 years. There is a Gilbert and Sullivan opera which has that as a key plot point. Mikado. No, Pirates of Penzance is correct. Oh, you weren't first though. Oh, cats. It was Maz. Maz and O'Cats were the first two. I'll put you both on the wheel because I saw O'Cats first and I saw but Maz was first. So I'll put you both on the wheel for that one. Well done. So a young fella joins the Pirates and he's indentured to the Pirates and he's got to stay there till his 18th birthday. But of course, it turns out he only gets a birthday every 4 years. Turns out he's born in a leap year, so he has to stay with the Pirates until he's like 60 or something. I think that's the plot. Anyway. Exactly. Jonathan's. Okay. Let's move on. Good round. A couple of people dropping a few things. Dada's the difficult one, obviously. Right, picture round. 5 questions with pictures. Here we go. Question number 1, embryonic. Nice picture, this. What type of animal is this embryo? So, what type of animal is this embryo? A one-word answer will do for that. Hockey. Oh, that's me getting picked up there on my on my Pirates of Penzance facts. Does he have to stay till his 21st birthday? Is that the thing? Okay. Right. Leaves. Check out these leaves. Are they ash, beech, or oak? Oak, beech, or ash? Don't leaf me this way. Ooh, baby. What's the name of the bear? He lives in Jellystone Park. That's a clue. So this bear, cartoon, obviously, lives in Jellystone Park. What is the name of the bear? And number 4 in the picture round, another multiple choice one. Bit of art, more art. What's the name of the English artist who painted this and loads of other pieces of work with a very similar style? Butcher, cook, or gardener. So a UK artist, English artist. What's the surname of the artist? Is it Butcher? Is it Cook? Or is it Gardener? All right. That's number 4. Loads and loads. You get calendars and stuff like that and greetings cards and jigsaws. Very popular prints. And number 5, the 60s. Who's this? Clue. The photograph was taken in 1964 and later on this person became one of the most famous people in the world. So who is this in picture number 5? Let me know if you are ready. I will quickly flickety through these 5 again, just to so you know which one's which. So that's an animal embryo. I don't know how they took the photograph, but what type of animal is it? Number 2, what's the tree? This is an easy one for all you country folk. It's difficult for you townies, all right? Virtually impossible. Who's trees? Who cares about? They're all the same. Is it an ash, a beech, or an oak? Who's the bear? Lives in Jellystone Park. Who's the artist? Butcher, cook, or gardener? And the last one, who's the fella? Picture taken in 1964. Later became one of the most famous people in the world. There's Maz being pleased about getting on the wheel. The only Gilbert and Sullivan I know. Brilliant. That's lucky. I don't see any comments coming through. There's probably a little blockage. Or maybe it's a difficult round. I'm not sure. Scumbags are ready. Thank you very much, Tate. Marion is ready. Calcan, Edinburgh, Vancouver. Ready! Okay. Craig's ready. Bastards are ready. Val's ready. Ready! Right, all ready now. They all just suddenly came through. Sometimes that happens. A little bit of a blockage, then they all come through. Red E. Nice one. Right, okay. Let's go. Right, picture round answer. Same again. 2 points for every answer in this round. You ready? Here we go. Number one is an embryonic horse. It's a little horse embryo, which you can completely see there. I'd be very interested to know if anybody got it wrong and what you put. El Destructor saying it might be an easy round, but it might be a sneaky one. There's no intentional sneakiness in this round, put it that way. Number two, name the tree that these leaves come from. It is beech. I can't think what an ash looks like, but I know what an oak looks like. It's kind of pinnated, you know. Oh, you went for giraffe. Right, okay. Aye, fair dues. Points for donkey. Yeah. Donkey's a horse a donkey. It's the same thing, isn't it? Horse is just a fancy donkey. Jellystone Park is the residence of this bear. He's the sidekick. That's why it says sidekick. The main character is Yogi Bear, and this is Boo Boo. What? No. Sure. No, never. That can't be right. Fiona thought it was a dinosaur. Aye, well. Easy to get those two things mixed up. Horse, dinosaur, horse. The artist is Beryl Cook. So Cook is correct for 2 points. Lots of pictures of like hen nights and stuff like that. And who's the prick in picture number 5? It's Donald Trump. Oh, that worked out nicely. I told Sophie to go for Ash. She wrote down beach. Points for poor communication. She probably did hear you, Andrew, and she probably thought, nah, I'll put beach. Yeah, I was thinking that. Long and thin, yeah, I was thinking that, but I'm not 100% sure. Went for Ash. 10 out of 10 for Noodle Doodles. Hard round. Yeah, I think so. That's all the answers together. I can't particularly think of a good bonus question for that round. I want to get some more names on the wheel. Let's have a look at the extra information up here. Yeah, all right. What was the name of the ranger out of Yogi Bear? First person to get that one right. Oh, it might just be called the Ranger, though. Hang on a second. Let me just look it up. What's the name of the Ranger out of Yogi Bear cartoons? Oh, no, he's got a surname. Yeah. Yeah, you all know it as well. Smith. Brilliant. Very good. I'm impressed. Michael goes for Smith and Jones, which is kind of hedging your bets, but it took you longer to type, so... Sorry.
David Scanlon.
I accidentally spun the wheel, folks, and it's set to Bollywood sounds, so that's what happened there. And gave us David Scanlon. Right, Michael Graven, you're on the wheel first for that. Ranger Smith is the sort of Yogi Bear's main adversary. Too loud. I'm sure it was. Yeah, I didn't really mean that. Sorry. I think I need to put the fader down for the computer sounds. Sorry, everybody. A bit of a slip of the mouse there. Okay. So yeah, I think there was another Ranger. No, Ranger Jones was his friend, but Ranger Smith was the main guy, the guy who he was against, you know, his rival. Okay, let's crack on. Well done, Michael. You're on the wheel. It's the wheel of names. You can set it to do any music, or there's a choice of musics. For fun, we set it to Bollywood the other night, and the setting is still there. Right. Anyway, here we go. It's a film round. I can change it. I'll try some other type of music when we actually get to the wheel at 8:30. Right, okay. By the way, the quiz is 7 till 8. If you don't know, if you've not been here before, the main quiz is 7 till 8. Then we do games to get more names on the wheel, and then we spin the wheel for prizes at 8:30. The quiz itself, there's no prize for top score, so you can be honest with your marking. Anyway, blah blah blah. Let's get on with this. It is time for a sound round, and tonight's sound round is film clips. So the first one, first of all, I'm going to play 5 clips. You just got to name the films. The 5 correct answers are on that list over there, and you just got to pick out the correct answers for each one. Okay, so the first one is a classic science fiction film. Hopefully you can hear this. Let's try it.
Just tell me how you can leave that kind of decision to him.
Look, I just run the ship. Anything that has to do with the science division, Ash has the final word.
How does that happen?
It happens, my dear, because that's what the company wants to happen.
Since when is that standard procedure?
Standard procedure is to do what the hell they tell you to do.
Standard procedure is to do what the hell they tell you to do. That's the line there. I hope that's okay volume. You tell me if anything's too loud or too quiet. Number 2 is a 1980s film. Which film is this?
Oh, look at this little bastard. Oh, he lands plum roll for top Italian director. Of course he does. Probably on a tenner a day, and I know what for. £2 tenner tip and a fiver for his arse.
And a fiver for his arse. There we go. Number 3 is also a 1980s film. What film is this?
Calls me sweetheart, calls me honey, doesn't even know my name. Calls her baby. He pushed me around today. I'm telling you, if I didn't have the dress on, I would have kicked his arrogant ass in.
I would have kicked his arrogant ass in. How about that? Ooh. Number 4 is a bit older, 70s film.
I shot 6 people. Well, they weren't real people.
What Mr. Lewis means is he shot 6 robots, scientifically programmed to look, act, talk, and even bleed just like humans do. Now, isn't that right?
Well, they may have been robots. I mean, I think they were robots. I know they were robots.
I know they were robots. Pretty sure, yeah. And the last one is a marital disagreement from a film that was made in the 1950s.
And I wanted you to marry me, Millie. I wanted it real bad.
Sure you did. Because you knew I was young and strong and there was lots of work in me.
Well, that's partly true. It's a hard life out here in the forest and wilderness. There's trees waiting to be felled, land waiting to be plowed and fenced, stock to be fed. Man wants a wife who can work alongside of him.
That's what being a wife was all about back then. So there we go. That's the 5 films. No one is complaining about the volume, so I reckon the volume should be okay. Like I say, let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. I'm going to play them through one more time. You let me know if you're ready, but here they are one more time. So the first one, pardon me, is a classic science fiction film.
Just tell me how you can leave that kind of decision to him.
Look, I just run the ship. Anything that has to do with the science division, Ash has the final word.
How does that happen?
It happens, my dear, because that's what the company wants to happen.
Since when is that standard procedure?
Standard procedure is to do what the hell they tell you to do.
Number 2 is a film from the 1980s.
Oh, look at this little bastard. Oh, he lands plum roll for top Italian director. Of course he does. Probably on a tenner a day, and I know what for. £2 tenner tip and a fiver for his arse.
Great anger there. Number 3 is another 80s film.
Calls me sweetheart, calls me honey, doesn't even know my name. Calls her baby. He pushed me around today. I'm telling you, if I didn't have the dress on, I would have kicked his arrogant ass in.
More anger. Number 4 is a 70s film. No anger here, just kind of disbelief.
I shot 6 people. Well, they weren't real people.
What Mr. Lewis means is he shot 6 robots, scientifically programmed to look, act, talk, and even bleed just like humans do. Now, isn't that right?
Well, they may have been robots. I mean, I think they were robots. I know they were robots.
Okay, and the last one is 2 people who have just been married, and it's not all she thought it was going to be.
And I wanted you to marry me, Millie. I wanted it real bad.
Sure you did. Because you knew I was young and strong and there was lots of work in me.
Well, that's partly true. It's a hard life out here in the forest and wilderness. There's trees waiting to be felled, land waiting to be plowed and fenced, stock to be fed. Man wants a wife who can work alongside of him.
Man wants a wife who can work alongside of him. Great stuff. Okay, lots of you have told me you're ready, so I'm going to move straight on to the answers. I hope... I was going to say, I hope they weren't too difficult. I hope they were just the right difficulty. Not too easy, not too hard. Let's see what happened. Barrymore's fist ready. Andrew ready. The bastards are ready. Let's go. Scumbags are ready. So the first one, talking about various roles and doing what the company tells you to do, that is a scene from Alien. Alien is the correct answer. 2 points, as usual, for a correct answer. 1979, I think, was Alien. Number 2 is £2.10 a tit, 1 for his art and a £5 for his arse. That's With Neil and I. That is With Neil being jealous because some other actor is getting work and he can't get any work. Number 3 is also from the 80s and it's got cross-dressing in the film. It's Tootsie. Dustin Hoffman. Another actor getting work story. He tries to get work by becoming a woman and does much better as a woman than he did as a man. So has to keep being a woman. Complications ensue. Number 4 is about shooting robots. If you've got any idea of the plot of the film, even if you've not seen it, you probably knew it was Westworld. 1973, so it's a Western-style theme park, which is full of robots that you're allowed to shoot. But it all goes badly wrong. And the last one, they have just been married, and she thought it was all going to be romance, but it turns out she's keeping house, not just for one guy, but for loads of guys, because it's 7 brides for 7 brothers. At that point, there's only one bride. It's her. And she's like, what? I've got to do dishes for this lot? Fuck you. And he's like, ah, well, I should have said. Right. How'd you get on? It's time to put on makeup. It's time to dress up right. Can't get that song out of my head. It's time for 7 brides for 7 brothers. La da 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 da. Full points. All right. Nice one, Felix. Full points for the scumbags as well. That's good. Nice. 8 out of 10. For Alan. 10 out of 10. Easy round, you're saying. All right, okay. Well, Wit and Witchy's got 10 out of 10. Maybe it was too easy. 10 for Team Cow, 8 for the Crumpets. So a couple of teams missing some of them. Hi, that's Andrew. He's Andrew complimenting Andrew, is what I mean. I had to ask what it was. I had no idea what it was. Something to do with a video game. There's no robot. There you go. Someone screenshot that, please, and post it to the group. There's no robots in Oklahoma. Val, I'm going to put you on the wheel for that. You're the first person to make me properly laugh out loud tonight. That's ridiculous. What a crazy comment. I like it. You're on the wheel. There is 1 slot per quiz for people making me laugh. First person to make me properly laugh gets on the wheel. So well done, Val. Woohoo! I was going to ask a question. Who's the male voice in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers? Who plays the male part of that conversation? What's the name of the actor? First person to answer that right in the chat will go on the wheel as well. And start to build up the names on the wheel. Howard Keel, yeah, that's right. Now, O'Katz has said that. Now, just before O'Katz said that, Marion said, "Bless your beautiful hide" by Howard Keel. I think she was anticipating a question, but in doing so, kind of got the answer. So I'll put you both on the wheel. All right, Marion and O'Katz. O'Katz. Superb. Which is Phil. Well done, Marion. Well done, Phil. Yeah, it's Howard Keel. He's in all those films. All those... You know, Annie, Get Your Gun, stuff like that. Anything that's remotely musical and Western from that time, Howard Keel's in it. Is that a song in the show? Sobbin' Women. Is that one of the songs? Yeah, it is. So I'm just looking it up. Sobbin' Women. What a title. Superb. Right, okay. What? Aye? No, there's not. Hang on. This is full of whoppers tonight. What's going on? Hang on a sec. I'm going to start writing these down. Jim Morrison has got a horse embryo jacket, right? And the Bronx has got robot dogs. I've just written those down on my little bit of paper here. I'll be looking those up afterwards. I don't believe any of it. What? You can deactivate the robot dogs by pulling the lever that disengages take the battery out. That's how you defeat the robots. Nice one. It's on the news today. Well, the news is full of garbage in it, so. But I wouldn't be surprised. This is the start of it, isn't it? This is RoboCop. Here we go. We're done. We're cooked. Let's quickly finish this quiz before the robots kill us. So, conundrum. This is just a quick one, a 1 minute one. Do not shout out the answer to this in the chat. Everybody gets 60 seconds to try and solve it. And if you solve this before the 60 seconds is up, you add 3 points to your score. So, a conundrum is an anagram, but it's just a standard English word you're trying to find. It's like a countdown conundrum. So, unscramble these 9 letters to give another English word, or an English word, because shower tie isn't really an English word. But there's shower tie. Unscramble those letters and give us the name, or not the name, just give us an English word, right? The only 9-letter word you can get out of that. The Sobbin' Women song is based on the rape of the Sabine women. Right, okay. I've heard of that. I know the rape of the Sabine women. That's in the history of ancient Rome. Prizes for the true ones. If I can quickly look at, I'll try and do it in the bit just when we finish, Richie. And if it turns out to be true, then I might put you on the wheel. Although I better be careful, because when I say that, it just invites everyone to come up with complete and utter nonsense. I'll spend all my time looking it up. But that's, I mean, it's a whopper. Right, anyway, time's up. Has anyone said they got it? Let's have a look. Got it. Lots of you got it. A few of you got it anyway. It's 3 points if you've got it right. You got right up until I reveal it, and the word is otherwise. Otherwise. Hey. You know what I'm saying? So if you manage to unscramble those letters to get otherwise, then you add 3 points to your score. I was on Twitter earlier promising that there'd be no politics, and look what's going on. We've got all this stuff. The money should be going to schools instead of robot dogs. The robots are racist. What, are they programmed to be racist? Racist robot dogs? No, surely not. Right, let's move on. Thumbs up, please. If you like the quiz, please like the quiz. Like, give us an active like. Hit the like button. Thank you. It makes a difference to me and it's free to do. You know what I mean? Right, you ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How are we doing for time? We're okay. Oh, it's time for a hangman. This is a shouty outy one. Whoever can shout out the answer first in the chat gets on the wheel. So here we go. Hangman. Shout out some letters to give me an order. An order in which I pick the letters. And whoever's first to shout out the name, it doesn't matter if the letters you pick are right or wrong, but let's see. Right, we got GSOATVB. That'll do. Let's see. G. Is there a G? Is there a G? No G. Is there an S? There definitely is. What we got? David Beckham? No, it's not David Beckham. Not Boris Johnson. Not David Cameron. No, it's not a Tory. There are no Tories in this hangman. There's not an O. There's not... oh, yeah, there is an A. Yeah, there's lots of A's. Oh, somebody should get it from this. And a T. Oh, yeah, there is a T. This is going to give it away. Someone's going to get this pretty soon. We've got Roger Federer, Jason Donovan, Peter Capaldi, Brian Blessed, Pete Sampras. No. Shakin' Stevens, Brian Blessed, Bernie Sanders. No. And someone's asked for a V. Yes, this will give it away. Yeah, no, we've got an answer already. We got it. Jam Telly Savalas. Is that like the dub reggae version of Telly Savalas? Jam Telly Savalas. It's Telly Savalas. Is correct. AKA Kojak. You know who I'm talking about. Who loves you, baby? And that was Val. Got that first. So Val is on the wheel for the second time tonight. So it's looking good. There's two Ocatses on the wheel. Two Vals. Yeah. Yep, you were first. Claire McManus was just behind you. Bad luck, Claire. Oh, hell. It's not a name I see very often, so I'm going to put Claire on the wheel as well. First two, right? Claire was just a fraction of a second behind, but I don't see that name too often, so I'll put you on the wheel as well. Claire, right, okay. Hexo, time for Hexo. If you've not seen Hexo before, it takes a small bit of explaining, but basically there's a grid over here, what I've prepared, and there are answers. Well, this is an example. It's not actually tonight's grid, but an example. So you've got to find the letters that give you the answer on the grid. The answers are together, but they could be in different parts of the board. So if you know what I mean, this is an example how it works. So if I said lead singer of Queen, you would say Freddie Mercury, and you'd find FM on the board. There it is, FM. See, FM. And then if I said UK state broadcaster, you would immediately think, oh, that's the BBC. BBC, there it is. So that's what you've got to do in Hexo. You've got to find the answers on the board. You understand? Here we go. Here is tonight's... You were third, but I'm not going to break the algorithm now. I shouldn't have given it to a second. Anyway, you're on the wheel anyway, Beak. Right, here comes the first one. So it's one of the states of Brazil, and it has 45 million people living in it. It is in southern Brazil. And there are 45 million people live in one state of Brazil. You know, Brazil's like 17 states or something like that. And just one of them's got 45 million people in it. Jam Telesavalas. Number two. I'm not laughing at Nazi propagandists. I'm not laughing at the idea of a Rastafarian Kojak. That's what I'm laughing at. Anyway, Nazi propagandist. 2 letters. First name and surname. Committed suicide the day after Hitler. He was actually appointed by Hitler as the successor chancellor. So Hitler kills himself and he says, right, this guy's going to be the next leader. But then he shot himself the next day as well. So who was that? No, we're not shouting out anymore, Alan and Dawn. This is back to a writing down round, okay? No, don't shout out the answers for this. Number 3 is an English actress who played Nanny as well. But that's one that I've seen. Nanny McPhee. Who is the English actress who plays Nanny McPhee? Number 4 is a cigarette brand. It used to come in a gold packet before they made all the packets look the same. And Noel Gallagher likes these cigarettes so much that he named his cats after this brand. 3 letters there. All right, for that one. And then the last one, number 5, is a whopping 5-letter one. It is a song which was the first UK number 1 for your friend and mine, Kylie Minogue, way back in 1987. And yeah, it should probably be a space between Kylie and that bracket, but hey ho, I spotted it first. No points for you. If you spotted that typo, I got there before you. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your 5 hexos. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll move on to the answers. It'll be 2 points for each one. One of the good things about hexo is that you don't have to know what the letters stand for. As long as you get the letters, then you get the points. Scumbags are ready. And they add that Noel is a dude. I never liked Oasis. It's just really, really boring. If somebody puts Oasis on, I'm like, man, I could really do my tax return. I'm really gonna get around to clearing up that cupboard that I've been meaning to clear up for ages. And the fact that Oasis is playing, that's given me the inspiration to get the hell out of here and go and clean up my cupboard. The drain needs unblocking as well in the bathroom, so I might as well do that while Oasis are on. It's just boring. Ready, except for one of them. Hey. My friend used to have 2 guinea pigs called Fags and Dracula. Fags! Do you call guinea pigs? Do guinea pigs know their names? If you call a guinea pig Bernard or something like that, would it respond? Hey, Bernard. Like a dog knows its name, yeah? I think cats know their name. But the guinea pigs... sorry, I shouldn't be covering this up. The guinea pigs know their name? Umlauf S, get rid of the comment. Okay. Jawohl. Jawohl, mein Herr. Yeah, sorry, Umlauf. Sometimes I forget that it covers up vital information. Here's some vital information that we need to know. Cats are arseholes. That's from Ewan. What? Pigs know that. You're blowing my mind. You got pet pigs, Karen? Is that true? I swear to God, tonight's just been jam-packed full of whoppers. Jim Morrison, robot dogs, pet pigs. What a world. It's like the good life, isn't it? Who knows? Well, I'm sure you could do an experiment, fairly easy experiment. Line up just borrow a load of guinea pigs, right? Put Bernard in the middle and shout, Bernard, and see if he comes. And see if it's only Bernard that comes. Now you're taking the mick. Rats can try. No, they can't. I've never seen a rat driving a car. Not in the UK, anyway. Right, are we ready? Are folks ready? Or are we just talking about the comparative intelligence of various animals and also driving abilities? Best claim yet, snakes can ride bicycles. No one has said that they're ready yet. Is this a difficult round? Oh no, some of you have said you're ready. Come on, let's get on with it. All right, I see. Snakes can ride bicycles, yes. Boris Johnson is also Prime Minister. He can ride a bike, can't he? That boy. Here I come on my bicycle. Right, state of Brazil, 2 letters. SP for Sao Paulo. 2 points if you get the letters. Remember, you only have to get the letters. You don't have to know what it stands for. Number 2, the Nazi propaganda minister ran all the propaganda during the war. Briefly became chancellor, but then killed himself the day after Hitler. It was Joseph Goebbels. JG for Joseph Goebbels. Nanny McPhee is Emma Thompson, the virtue signalling, dungaree wearing, radical, liberal woman who flies halfway around the world to take place in a environmental protest, making sure to stop and get the costume right, making sure to change into her dungarees for a wee trip down the front line. Number 4, cigarette brand used to be coming in a gold packet. Noel Gallagher was a fan enough of these cigarettes to name his cats Benson and Hedges. B-A-H, Benson and Hedges. And the last one, Kylie Minogue, number 1, 5 letters. I should be so lucky. There it is, right down the middle of the board. So that's the Hexo. No, they never taught a dog how to fly a plane. Come on. You're yanking my chain, man. You're twisting my melon. Who became... Right, here's a bonus question. To get on the wheel. Who actually became the leader after Hitler and Goebbels had died? Who became the Nazi who I think ended up signing the surrender? Nah, not Himmler. I've got an answer in my head. I better look it up. I'm probably asking the wrong question. Yeah, briefly succeeded Adolf Hitler as German head of state in 1945. Who's name that? He was an admiral. Yeah, Dönitz is right. Karl Dönitz. Did anyone get that before you? Let's have a look. Doesn't look like it. I think that's you, Louisa. Oh no, E. Wilson, just before you. Got it. So again, I'll put both of you on there because I saw Louisa first and then E. Wilson was first. So Louisa Jobson and E. Wilson. Very good. Well done, E. Karl Dönitz. He was the head of the Navy, the Admiral of the German Navy. And he became the guy. Okay. Hi. Admiral Donuts! Where are we? That's 5-2. Still got 2 rounds to go. No team of the day tonight. No one's been in touch. Get in touch if you want to be team of the day. Right, 50-50 round. I'm theming the 50-50 rounds at the moment. It's up to you if you want to suggest a topic to me. Do it on the Facebook page or on Twitter or whatever. But Craig Macbeth suggested towers. So here's a 50-50 round about towers. Here we go. First question is about non-perpendicularity. To the nearest degree, how much is the lean of the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Is it 2 degrees or 4 degrees? Okay, so the Leaning Tower of Pisa is like that, or like that, or like that. Well, what is it? Is it 2 degrees or 4 degrees away from vertical? Can I spell? At least I'm not a Nazi. Someone screenshot that as well, will you? I think I can only do one screenshot because then I got to go and paste it. Oh, God. Right, okay. Number 2 is about Scotland. Which of these buildings is taller? The Glasgow Science Tower or the Scott Monument? And in fact is the tallest freestanding building in Scotland, not including aerials and masts and stuff like that. Tallest proper building in Scotland is at the Glasgow Science Tower at the Glasgow Science Centre. A tremendous attraction, by the way. I wonder when they're opening again. And or the Scott Monument in Edinburgh. Which one is taller? 50-50 for chess. Aye, maybe. It'd blow a few people's minds. The wine. Which European country is home of the wine brand Black Tower? Where is the Black Tower from? Is that from Croatia or Germany? A cheap wine from the continent, but where exactly? Croatia or Germany? That is number 3. Number 4 is true or false. During the First World War, the French kept a parrot, le parrot, at the top of the Eiffel Tower to warn them of impending German air raids. Is that true or false? I know you worked there, that's what I was asking. When's it opening? When's the Science Centre open? Science Centre's been there for a long time now. I kind of forget. It still feels like brand new, but it's been there for a long time now. Right, number 5. What is the more common interpretation of the Tower card in tarot reading? Is it crisis or success? All right. I'll forget all these, Val, so suggest them on the Facebook group or page, because I can take my time and look at them later on. So the Tower in tarot cards, is that crisis or success? Which one? Right, okay, tell me when you're ready. I'm going to real quick go over these questions so you know which one is which. So, and then it'll be just one round to go, and that'll be the quiz, right? So I'll get you to upload your scores after the next round. So what is the leaning on the Leaning Tower of Pisa? 2 degrees or 4 degrees? Which building is taller, Glasgow Science Tower or the Scott Monument? And it is the tallest building in Scotland, not including aerials, broadcast, masts and all that nonsense. Black Tower wine, cheap wine from where? Croatia or Germany? The French kept a listening parrot at the top of the Eiffel Tower in World War I. True or false? The Tower card in tarot, does that mean crisis or success? Okay. You like, very nice. You ready? Of course you're ready. You just got to pick an answer out of 2. Everyone must be ready. So here come the answers. If you're not... Thanks, Ewan, for a bit of regional advertising. Glasgow Science Centre has nothing on Satrosphere. Must be stratosphere. The venue for 1 million school trips for everyone north of Stonehaven and east of Banff. Or whatever the accent is up there. Sounds amazing. Stratosphere, never heard of it. I'll be looking that up. Right. Leaning Tower of Pisa, is it like that or is it like that? It's 4 degrees. I've got the X in the wrong place. The answer at the bottom is the right answer. 4 degrees is correct. That's a mistake on the slide. Number 2, which building is taller? It is the Glasgow Science Tower. It's over 100 metres tall. The Black Tower wine brand comes from Germany. Launched in 1967. The Liebfraumilch boom. And still going. The French parrot at the top of the Eiffel Tower during the First World War to warn them of impending German air raids. That is true. It didn't necessarily work out. The thing is, parrots have got better hearing, and it turned out a parrot could hear a German airship from 20 miles away, which was much earlier than a human can. But then, as it went on, the parrots became less reliable, possibly because they got bored with doing it. I don't know. But it was true for at least a while. And number 5, the Tower card in tarot reading is disaster. I said disaster. I've changed it to disaster in the answers, but disaster or crisis. All right. It's a couple of mistakes in that round, PowerPoint wise, but you get the gist. You know what's going on there. So there's the Tower. Tower getting struck by a lightning, people falling out of the tower. Disaster, crisis, calamity, mishap, despair, shiter, all that sort of thing. So 4 degrees, Glasgow Science Tower, Germany, true, and disaster or crisis, right? Well, that was one of the problems. The parrot didn't necessarily know the difference between... Well, the thing was that it was more to do with airships rather than planes. They could hear the airships coming. So they trained them to respond to that. I don't know if the French had airships, but the Germans had them big daft Zeppelins. You know, it was a Zeppelin that bombed Edinburgh in the First World War. Imagine that. Flying over from Germany in basically a hot air balloon to drop bombs on Edinburgh. What a night out. Went for success. That was a disaster. There you go. I think you mean false. Only 6 out of 10 for the bastards. Right, tricky round, tricky round, tricky round, tricky round. The mistakes didn't pay, the mistakes had no bearing. Look at this moan here. The parrots could hear them, but not see them. But 20 years too early for that joke, but still, not bad. Right, okay. Double or bust round, right? So the final round. So you got your score already. This is the last round for the main part of the quiz. Your chance to get 20 points, all right? Because it's double points. In this round, questions are worth 4 points instead of 2 points. But the thing is, you run the risk of going bust. If you put one wrong answer in this round, then you get bust. Boom. Like that. To avoid getting bust, you can leave blanks. So it's only if you go for one and get it wrong, that's you bust. You leave it blank, nothing bad happens. Okay? But the ones you do go for and get right, you get 4 points. Great stuff. 10 out of 10, shine at going at a double or bust. Well, it might result in a bit of caginess. Let's see what happens. It's already after 8. I better get on with it. Here we go. You understand the round. If you don't understand, just ask me. Here we go. Right, number 1. Sports Bros. In which sport did the Brownlee brothers win medals for Britain in both the 2012 and 2016 Olympic Games? So that's the Brownlee brothers. They're brothers, obviously, and they won medals at the Olympics, 2 Olympics in a row. Yeah, it's pretty impressive for one family. Where are we? Okay, getting lost with my clicks. So remember, if you go for it, you get it right, 4 points. If you go for it, get it wrong, you bust. Number 2, meat/man. What kind of meat is also the surname of an English philosopher who was Lord High Chancellor of England during the 17th century, and he's also known as the father of empiricism. So he's a philosopher. He's also the Chancellor, the Lord High Chancellor. And he's also the father of empiricism. What a guy. But his surname is a type of meat. You don't have to know his first name, just the surname for this one will do. What meat is the guy's surname? Okay, number 3 is action movies. Who played Colonel James Braddock in a series of 3 films in the 1980s, which had the title Missing in Action? All right. Missing in Action films, 1980s. Who played Colonel James Braddock in 3 of those films? Number 4, we've already mentioned Gilbert and Sullivan tonight. Is this the same one or is it different? Let's find out. Which Gilbert and Sullivan comic opera is set in the town of Titipu? Titipu is the setting. What is the name of the comic opera written by Gilbert and Sullivan? And the last one is a what year question. Okay, so you got to get this within 3 years to get the points. If you're spot on, or 1 year out, 2 year out, or 3 years out, either way, then you're fine. Further out than that, and you bust. And the question is, what year Richie Edwards from the band The Manic Street Preachers disappeared, and Christopher Reeve was paralysed when he fell off a horse. So they both happened the same year. All right, things went a little pear-shaped for both of them in different ways. Richie Edwards, guitar player and songwriter from the Manic Street Preachers, disappeared. And Christopher Reeve, who used to be Superman, was riding a horse, fell off, got paralysed. Right? What year? Yeah, it's a difficult round. That's pretty much the purpose of the double or bust round. It is a difficult round. You have to decide which ones you're going to go for. Here they are one more time. Brownlee Brothers, 2012, 2016. Won medals, both those Olympics. What sport do they both do? They both do the same sport, same event. Name of the event, really. You know. Number 2, meat. Type of surname that's a type of meat. Lord High Chancellor of England and the father of empiricism. Who played Braddock, Colonel James Braddock, in Missing in Action, 3 films in the 80s. A very famous action movie hero. Number 4, Gilbert and Sullivan comic opera set in Titipu. What's the title? And the last one of the year, Richie Edwards from Manic Street Preachers disappears and Christopher Reeve falls off a horse. Doesn't go full Kinnear, but does get somewhat paralysed. Let me know if you're ready. Ready. And let me know if you're going balls out. Scumbags are going balls out. That indicates answering all 5 questions. That's called getting your balls out. Right? On the table. Ready to get smashed by truth. Or garlanded and decorated and fragranced by victory. Going for 4, but nervous. Noodle Doodle's going all the way, balls out. Oh, come on, Janice. Come on, Janice. What's the point in that? Come on. Go for 4. Best stats are keeping the balls in, only going for 2. Yeah. You'll regret it. You'll be like, oh man, I knew 2 of those. And 2 more of those. Well, you might not regret it. Let's see what happens. Right, okay, I think everyone's just about ready, so let's do it. Double or bust answers. Here we go. After this, I'm going to get you to upload your scores. Then after that, we're going to be playing games for names to get a few more names on the wheel. So number 1, here we go. The Brownlee Brothers triathlon is the right answer. There they are. Brownlee and Brownlee. Name both of them. First person to give me both of their names in one comment will get on the wheel. I can remember one of them, but I can't remember the other one. I'm just looking it up just now. Right, okay. Got it. Yeah, that's right. You have it. Who was first? Johnny and Alistair. Jonathan or Johnny and Alistair. Chris M. Chrism, the famous Chrism, is on the wheel. Nice work, Chris. Okay, let's get back to the answers. The meat is bacon. Francis Bacon. That's what I'm talking about. There he is. Hello. I'm the father of empiricism and many children. Probably. Francis Bacon. Shagger. Number 3, Colonel James Braddock. Missing in Action. 3 films. 1980s. That is Chuck Norris. I've never seen any of these films. Are they any good? Has anyone seen them? It looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing, but I don't know. Right, which Gilbert? Right, second time tonight, Gilbert and Sullivan. That was a bit of a mistake asking a bonus question earlier, but there you go. Titty Poo, that is the Mikado. Some of you were saying the Mikado for the earlier one, but that is the Mikado. I'm not surprised by that. I didn't know that, Richie, but I'm not surprised by it. What you're right, this is going to come down to this for some of you. I don't know how many of you went for this and how many avoided it. Richie Edwards was in the band, the Manic Street Preachers. They'd had 3 albums out, very successful, but He disappeared. Some people says he faked his death. Some people say he did kill himself. Nobody knows. But and Christopher Reeve, Superman actor, was paralysed when he fell from a horse. And this all happened in 1995. So if you said 92, anything between 92 and 98, then you're okay. You get the points. Outside of that, you're bust. So he refused to do a film called Red due to the rude words such as willies. Wow. Yeah, I've seen Dodgeball. It's a good film. I was meaning to watch that again. I was thinking to myself, it's a long time since I've seen Dodgeball. Some people just don't go for it, Margaret Ann. Some people just don't like it. Fair enough, you know. It's up to them. Right, here comes some total scores now. 62. Yeah, Quiz Team and the Queens. Tom Nook slamming a 65 tonight. All right. Left Chuck Norris out. Says Chris. Got 16 though. Happy with 65. Take biscuits. 12 points. We're saying 12 points for the Heeds of Mints. Noodle Doodles. Great score from them. 71 in total. Absolutely amazing. Wonderful. 54 for the Bastards. 56 for Clint Eastwood. 2 men went to Mo. 51 men went to Mo. 60, over 60, anything over 60 is always big success, great success. For Felix and Co. Well done, everybody, absolutely. I couldn't say it better myself. Well done, everybody. Right, I'm going to give you the link to upload your scores, and then we're going to quickly get on to some games for names to try and get some more names on the wheel before I start spinning the wheel at 8:30, which is when we're going to find some prizes, you know what I'm saying? So let me see, score upload link, there it is. Copy and go over here and then paste. There we go. Take biscuits, the Chris Whitty biscuits, 72. All right, that's the stuff. That's the real deal. That's sensational. There's all the answers together for that last round, by the way. Triathlon Bacon, Chuck Norris, Mikado in 1995. Did anyone get bust? I didn't see anybody getting bust. I think everyone was kind of playing it cool. Did anyone actually get bust? Because I haven't seen anybody saying they're getting bust. Oh, no, I didn't give it to Graham. Thank you. Yeah. By the way, I do this for tips. So thank you very much, Graham. The link is, if you ever want a tip, and I've no said the link, and you want the link, it's always in the description underneath the video. But let me just put it in the chat as well. There it is. Thanks very much. We got bust. Tell us what you got bust on. Dodged the film question and the sport question. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I don't know anything about triathlon, obviously, but those blokes got a lot of coverage. Great British success story. UK media loved it. Yeah, 2 British lads, British boys, finishing first and second, or first and third. BBC was right up the arse of that. I loved it. Nothing worse than going balls out and getting your balls burst. Well, you thought the brothers were rowers. Yeah. Thanks, Mum. It's weird. Mum called me Dr. Paul. Thanks, Mum. You had lamb instead of bacon. Yeah. There's some famous guy called Lamb. Can't think who he is, but not the cricketer, but some geezer back then. I'm sure there was some philosopher called Lamb. So that's not a terrible answer, but it's no right. Right, okay, let's talk about games for names. You got bust twice. Ouch. What'd you get bust on, Alan? Natalie researched the Brownlees earlier after your tip-off on your Facebook page. Did I mention the Brownlees earlier on? See, I'm standing here working during the day and I occasionally just post stuff that I'm researching. I usually try to avoid posting about stuff that's going to come up that night. But I must have made a little slip. Oh. You might be thinking of that. Mum, if you're thinking about rowers, the Searle brothers were rowers. I don't know the Searle brothers. How did brothers win gold at triathlon? I never said they won gold. They both won medals, if you look at the question. Medals, not gold medals. Right. No. Really? Another whopper. Tonight has been the night of whoppers. Gary says, I learned to swim at the age of 37. And then did my first triathlon at 38. That's nuts. I like how you say first triathlon as well. And who knows if you did any more, but just the way you phrase that makes us think you do triathlons all the time because you say my first triathlon. Crikey. I could do a very short triathlon. I could swim to there, walk back, and then maybe get on the bike to go in the shop. 7 gold medals for 7 brothers, yeah. Right. Come on, games for names. I think some people are asking for Where Am I? And that's a bit of luck because I've got Fierce Beer. We're going to be playing for some Fierce Beer. Fierce Beer spinning the wheel is going to come up soon. Going to win some of this lovely beer. Fierce Beer from Aberdeen. Remember, you get a discount if you want to buy some beer or load. It's not just beer, they do loads of stuff. Go to their website and have a look. Looks like they've got some good products. And if you use the phrase DP Quiz, the discount code, you get 15% off. That's quite significant. That's quite good. No, Ollie. No. Good try, but no. Right. Okay, here we go. Games for names. You're asking for Where Am I? So let's do Where Am I? Where is Dr. Paul? Right, okay. So let me just get myself set up here if I remember where we are. Right, okay, here we are. So I'm about to show you some Google Street View. Whoever can correctly say where we are in terms of the name of a town will get on the wheel. So here we go. Right, where are we? Raleigh's Hair Salon. Elton Bullet Taxis. There's an advert for a double quarter pounder. That's the kind of place this is. Look, everything's shut. Moffat. No, it's definitely not Moffat. Further south than Moffat. Look at that brickwork, that plasterwork. What a mess. Let's go up here a bit. Right, Bolton, Livingston, Birmingham, Wrexham, East Calder, Blackburn, Warrington, Duns, Manchester, Stockport. I'm just reading out the ones that you're saying. No one's got it right. I've already seen the name a couple of times on signs. Jedburgh, Accrington, Perth, Middlesbrough. Bury is correct. That's right. I wonder if you knew it, Tate, or whether you saw it on one of the signs. I'm sure just back here there was near Manchester, right? Look at that. KB News and Tobacco. Get anything out of there. But I'm sure I saw the word Bury up on a sign there somewhere. Doesn't matter. What's this? Silhouette Health and Beauty. Bury. Melissa Jeans. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it was probably... Oh, what's up here? Is it nice? It's a bit nicer up here, up this end. That's the railway station back down where we were. Oh, going to be a fight outside Joseph Holt. You going down to Holt's? Going down to Holt's for fight. I don't know what the accent's like. So, Tate, you were first on the wheel. I'll put you on the wheel. Let me go and type you in there. Not Bury St Edmunds. That's a different Bury. Bury St Edmunds is down in East Anglia near Ipswich and all that. That's right. 0161 is the code. I was working my way through the Great Manchester area. Then I saw the Bury. You saw that. Aye, that was the first Bury that came up. I tried to zoom past it. Where are all the people? They've all gone to Oldham. Right. Let's do another one. Okay, share screen. Here we go. Where are we going to go now? It's time for another. Where am I? Right, okay. My main issue here is going to be remembering where this is. Oh, yeah, I know where it is. So, where are we? Sort of street food thing there. There's a car. There's a guy's going to get run over. Look, he's looking at his phone. And he's trying to cross the road. He's going to get wiped out. Auckland. No, it's not Auckland. It's got a slight Auckland feel to it, isn't it? Sort of. I think I just saw the name. Always danger in these ones, but it's up to you. It's all part of the game. Miami, LA, Sydney, Denver, San Antonio, New York, Philadelphia, Toronto, Houston. No, these are all not correct. Portland, yeah, someone spotted it. Emma is the first one that I saw, and that's the rules, but I see Andrew is ahead as well. And Struan, which I think is Graham. Well, your multiple identities. Right, so I'm putting Struan Mills on there. Because I know you're all trying to avoid tax and stuff like that. So I know you like to use different identities. Andrew, I'll put you on as well because I mentioned you. And Emma, because Emma was the first one I saw. And that is the rule. First one that I see always goes on. Portland is correct. Portland in Washington State in the USA. So both of these so far tonight, Bury and Portland, have both had giveaway signs. I don't know if you saw it, but I think it was just over. Where was it? Was it back the way a bit? Back at that intersection where the guy's about to get run over. Portland Outdoor Store. There it is. Okay, very good. Which Portland? No, it's Oregon. Portland, Oregon. What did I say? Portland, Washington? No, Oregon. Yeah, Oregon's right. Just over the border from Washington. Sorry. I know it's in Oregon. I made a slip. I was just thinking northwest. Made a wee slip. That's right, yeah. Bury FC are no longer the answer to that question. Shortest name in... Because they went bust, didn't they? Okay, let's do one more. So we'll stop the screen, get another one on. I've got one more set up, and then we'll do something else. It is 24 minutes past. So share screen once again. This is the last Where Am I Tonight? And here we are. Right, where are we now? It's a person on a bicycle. Seems to be quite a few bikes. Lots of people on bikes. Lots of people, lots of bikes about. There's a restaurant called La Lanterna. That looks pretty ordinary. You know, doesn't look bad. It just looks a bit ordinary. Very flat. Now, we've got a right answer straight away. The Hague. That's correct. I thought that might go for a little while, actually, but Leslie was straight in there. Did anyone beat you? Yes, she did. Right, okay, listen, I'm going to put Leslie on the wheel because you were the first one I saw. And then I'll go up and see who actually got it first. God, yes, we're not hanging about on that one at all. A lot of you went for Utrecht, which I think is just up the road a little bit. People saying Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Amsterdam, Dublin. Nah, Amsterdam. And The Hague, Andrew Gold, Mr. Gold. All right, fantastic. So, put you on as well. Andrew Gold. Right, have we got time for anything else? Nah, not Tromsø. That's completely different. That's up in Norway, isn't it? Right, let's get rid of that. Let's. Have we got time for anything else? It's 4 minutes to past, so I've maybe got time for someone else. What do you want to do? Kazula Palooza? You want some Kazula Palooza? Of course you do. Go on, let's do a little bit of kazoos. Just a little bit. Nothing much, you know. Just a little tiny bit of kazoos. Toot. Right. First one tonight is, let's get the beat going at the right pace. I've done the usual choosing thing because I'm on a different computer. Everything's a little bit different at the moment. Gotta name the tune. Hey, that's it. I didn't think anyone was going to get it for a while there. Yeah, the Arms of Mary, Sutherland Brothers. Of course it is. Lion in the Arms of Mary. Right, big. Get us on the wheel. Oh, hang on. I'll put your full name on. Big Horn Poet in Residence. At home. I really hope that comes up, and then we can listen to the oops. We can listen to the computer lady trying to pronounce it all. You never know; she might do quite well with that. Is the beat very, very loud? I mean, it's very hard for me to tell exactly how it sounds at your end. So I'll take the beat down a little bit. Let's do one more. It's still just this side of 8:30. So what's the next one? I can't remember what the next one is. 1982. Which one is that? Oh, right. This is a difficult one. Well, maybe not. Yeah, straight away. No problem at all. She's coming in 7:45. Come on. Easy. No, you weren't, Ewan. No, you weren't. Africa. Okay, Andrew. I'll go back and check, right? But I'm pretty sure you were not first. Yep. Andrew was first. Then it was SGP. Then it was Ewan. All right. It might come up in a different order than your thing, and that's because various reasons, and I've talked about it many, many times, so I'm not going to do it again. But Andrew Gold, for the third time actually, is on the wheel. I got one more. Right. God, I hope somebody knows this one, because otherwise it might go on for a while. Try this. I was just about to give up. And Gary's got it right. It's El Bimbo. Hey. Massive disco classic, Euro disco classic from the 70s. El Bimbo by Bimbo Jet. Oh, brilliant, Gary. I'm glad somebody got it. It's one of my favourites, right? And I was thinking, oh man, I shouldn't put this in. Nobody will know it. But it's all come good. Leslie had it as well, just a little bit later, but Gary was first. El Bimbo. Bimbo, right. Thanks for playing Kazula Palooza. Kazula Palooza. Starting next week, I'm going to be doing the stylophone as well. That's going to be a little bit different. All right, well done, Big Andrew and Gary. Good stuff. Right, let's get to the wheel and get spinny. Okay, let's stop the screen and let's get some prizes on them. Come on, prizes. Prizes is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Wheel of Names. Now, you see here, I've been typing away. That's where I've been typing all the way through the quiz, and that's the result. Is a wheel full of names. Now, I got some great prizes to give away. Come on the wheel. That's right, yeah. It's in Police Academy. I recognised the tune. Googled tune from Police Academy Blue Oyster Bar. Brilliant. Amazing. Right. Okay. Right, what we're going to do first. I think the first prize tonight will be this packet of seeds to grow sweet peas. All right, flowers. I'm talking flowers. Look, it says sow outdoors, March to June. So you're good. You know, I'm getting these to you just in time. All right. So first prize tonight is flowers. Ole! Bollywood style, spicy music.
Andrew Gould.
There we go. Mr. Gould, straight away. The person reading the name, it's become a guy for some reason, but computer guy went for Gould rather than Gold because he's American. And Americans know nothing. Right, so anyway, Andrew, I don't think you've been a winner before, Andrew, so you have to send me your postal address so I can send you my sweet peas. All right. Okay, next prize tonight. We're going to go with Beeg's flip top personal organizer from the 1970s or whenever it's from. Let's get rid of all the golds because you're allowed to be on the wheel as many times as you like, but you're only allowed to win once. So we've taken the golds off. We spin again. Hang on a second. Is there anything better than Bollywood? Customize Bollywood music. Let's try elevator hip hop. Jesus, what the earth could that be? Here we go. E. Wilson.
E. Wilson.
E. Wilson, you've won Beeg's crazy personal organizer from a vintage era of computing. So E, you have to say, yeah, he's pleased. I keep calling it, yeah, retro organizer. Good luck, folks. And then, yes, E. Wilson. E, I don't know your name. I'm just calling you E. But same thing. You send me a message with your postal address in it. I'll pass it on to Beeg, and she will send you the sort of philo calculator effects pager personal organizer thing. I've already got one, but could do with a spare. Oh yeah, that was the thing actually. E, do you live in the UK? Because Beeg did say when she was putting the prize up, she didn't want to send it abroad, which is fair enough because new E rules make that virtually impossible to send anything anywhere. I'll assume you are just now, and we'll move on. We'll do another one of my prizes, which is, have I got them sitting here? Oh, they're right in front of me. That's where they are. He's in Southampton. Well done, E. Good stuff. You send me your address and I'll send it to Beeg. Right. £100,000. That's what I'm talking about. Scratch card. £100,000 scratch card. And then after that, we're going to be spinning for the beer. Okay, so this is Second prize tonight. Let's see what happens. Elevator hip hop. Ah, going up, going down, going up. Getting out of this floor. It's
Born
big.
poet in residence at home.
Oh, I kind of missed him saying that. I think he did it pretty well. Yeah. See, that's nice, isn't it? Big gives a prize away and then wins a prize. It's a circle of life, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Elton John's talking about. So 100,000, but that's good because I've got to send Big some spoons so I can put that in the same envelope. That's pretty good. Right, it's time for the beer. It's time for the beer. Big is certainly a UK resident. Yeah. This isn't like a Home Office sort of shoot staffel thing going on. It's just, I don't mind sending things abroad, but no, you win. There's no passports here. It's fine. Everyone's a winner. Right, so we take Big off the wheel. And now we're spinning for the beer. Fierce Beer, Hazy IPA. Great prize from Fierce Brewery. Here we go. Elevator hip hop. Yeah, stopping to this floor. Going up, going down. Foul. Oh, is it going to be Marion? Wow.
Marion.
Marion. No surname required. Now, I know Marion's address because I've sent her prizes before. Congratulations, Marion. You win the beer. Excellent. I like the Bollywood one better, I think. Oh, yeah, it was very, very close to Val there. Very, very close. Marion's delighted. Good stuff. Right. I nearly forgot. I've got to do this all again at 9 o'clock, so I better get away and get set up. Correct some of those mistakes in the 50-50 round. And today gets better. Yeah, Marion's had a good day. She went to James the Baker and, well, no, she went and got a COVID jab or jag. I saw people arguing earlier on, is it jab or jag? I think either's fine. You know what I mean? Anyway, got a COVID jab. Got bread from James the Baker, Edinburgh's #1 baker, best bread in the world. What else good happened? There was something else good, wasn't there? And then won beer on the quiz. Sensational. Bad luck to Val. Look how close that was on the wheel. Look. There it is. Whoops. Can you see my, yeah, there, right there. That's, I'm just measuring that with my device, and it's been measured at 3 ball hairs. Oh yes, you saw Fox, that's right, yeah. What a day out. Jag, breed, Fox, beer. Amazing. Yeah, good fun tonight. I won a prize, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll just remind you a couple of things before I disappear. I have to go fairly soon because I've got to get set up for 9 o'clock. But thanks for doing the quiz. So the first thing is, if you thought tonight's quiz was worth a donation from me, then I'd be delighted to get that. It makes a huge difference to me, and it allows me to keep doing this. Just anything, you know, like if you, a couple of quid, 3 quid, 4 quid, 5 quid, something like that. Nice. You know, if you went to the boozer, you'd spend a ton of money going out to the quiz. So a couple of quid for me, hey, that makes sense. And the other thing is, please make sure you do upload your score. Please don't think to yourself, oh, I didn't get such a great score, I don't want to upload. It doesn't work like that. You got to upload because the thing is, if you do have a low score, then it makes the people above you feel really good, right? And then it will work in your favor next time. So make sure you do upload a score, and I will make a league table for tonight's scores and put it on Facebook later on. I know, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. This has been Marion's Friday. Remember as well about Deadpool, there's only a couple of days left to get your entries on for March Deadpool. If you pick the most famous person to die in the month of March, then you win £1 million, brackets, scratch card. The most anybody's actually won in real money from that was £100. Somebody won £100 once for correctly guessing that B.B. King was going to die. The blues guitarist. So there's a few links I put in there, but you know what I mean. Also, you can find the links in the description underneath. Thanks very much. Please share the quiz. I know you might think, oh, it's too late to share the quiz, but no, share the quiz anyway. And tell if you can think of anybody, think of one person actually. In fact, never mind sharing it with your whole lot. Think of one person who would like the quiz, who doesn't do the quiz. Share it with them. Give them the link to the 9 o'clock, or just tell them it's on at 9, or just share this quiz, you know. Thanks very much. Yeah, it's been a big day for E. Wilson as well. What's your name, E? Or did I just call you E? That was the name of the guy out of Eels, wasn't it? The band that always wanted to call the Eels, but they were just called Eels. Was the singer not just called Mr. E or something like that? Must get a vaccination every day. Yeah, good luck follows. Thank you, Robin. Thanks for playing. Thanks for coming tonight. I've enjoyed myself. Slightly disorganized this week because I've been setting up this new computer, which works pretty smoothly, and some new games are coming. I'm going to be getting the how you say stylophone sorted out. I've got a couple other games as well. Is the 9 p.m. quiz different? No and yes. The main quiz is exactly the same quiz, right? Which means that because I put all the scores together in one big table, the scores are comparable because the main quiz is exactly the same. But the difference is the incidental questions to get people on the wheel, they are all different. So you cannot just get millions of correct wheel answers by turning up at 7, then turning up at 9. Not that anyone would do that anyway, but it's easy enough to have different questions. So the questions to get on the wheel are different, but the main quiz is the same. And that means that when I put all the scores together, I don't have a 7 p.m. and a 9 p.m. scoreboard. I just got one scoreboard for Friday. But that's everybody has had the same quiz. You know what I mean? Okay. Right, I better get out of here. Like I say, I keep saying that, and I better go. It's 1:45 now, so I'll see you all later. Thanks for doing the quiz, and see you on Monday if you come on Mondays. Well, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the quiz, 7 o'clock. You know, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, before you go, hit subscribe. And that alerts you when the quizzes are, especially if you click the bell, ring the bell, and you get a little alert saying quizzes on. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you just do Fridays, I'll see you next Friday. Thanks very much. Alan says, thanks from me and the family in Fermanagh and Edinburgh. This was great fun. Well, thank you, Alan. Great to have you. We're here all the time. All nice people. Did you get an address for the mini tables? No, I didn't, actually. Yeah, you know what, Louisa? Can I give it away tonight? I'll give it away at the 9 o'clock. All right. I'm writing that down now. Yeah, because it's been over a week and JPS just haven't been in touch. Or if JPS are here, by the way, you won a table tennis kit off of Louisa Jobson. If you want it, send me your, how you say, address. Because you won a prize. But if I don't hear from them in the next hour or so, I'll redraw it at after the 9 o'clock quiz. All right, Louisa? Thanks very much. Thanks for reminding me as well. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Emma. Bad luck. You got on a wheel. Didn't win anything. Bad luck. Well done to everybody who got on a wheel. Well done to everybody who just enjoyed themselves. And I will see you later. Good night.